I'll now invite Zhongzong to give his presentation. Please, the floor is for you.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. This time I will give the presentation of the future internet. This topic will consist of 3 parts. The first one is the development of future internet. Second is the research status of the future internet. And the third one is the key technology of future internet. Today, the internet has become one of the most important infrastructure of the whole world. Nearly every day we use it. And most of the information service is running on the internet. But there's a problem of the IT-based internet become more and more serious, and a lot should be done to keep up with the new developments. Now, just we can see in the slide, there are 4 major problems of the internet. The first one is the network sustainability, facing several challenges. Second one is more and more serious internet security problems. Just I was talked yesterday, there are many problems of internet security issues. The third one is the QoS security. It's more and more uncontrollable. Last one is the energy saving. So for the first one, the network, facing several challenges. The first of all is the internet traffic. Now it's explosively increased, and the router table grows superlinearly. And secondly, the rate of the flow growth is far higher than that the chip processing. Just everyone knows the Moore's law. Now the traffic flow is much faster than the Moore law. And the last one is the IPv6. The deployment will be make the problem more seriously. Secondly, the serious internet security problem, as I just discussed this yesterday, so today we will pass this part. And the QoS security is uncontrollable. The QoS security is a real-time network, so the status information cannot be tested. And the lack of OEM based on the traffic engineering and the resource management, lack of self-diagnose, self-repair, and self-recovery. Last topic, energy saving. The promotion of equipment capacity and the processing rate results a higher working frequency and more complex in manufacture craft work. As a result of this, all this technology leads to increase the power consuming, resulting in power supplying system and cooling system facing a serious challenges. According to the incompleted statistics, network power consuming accounts for about 5.5% of a total global consuming, and the energy saving become a key point of the network. So what should we do with the next generation of internet? Clean slate or revolution? There are 2 paths. So what will be your choice? Let's see the next slide. The problem solving. What I suggest is the clean slate. In fact, we cannot say that the clean slate is good or not, but we can just say some reasons why we choose this one. Every technology has its lifestyle. So with the originally network, it have lasted for a long time, and every technique system will have the end of its life, so as the internet. And the complexity of network applications is not concerned with IP network system design. So now the problem cannot be completely solved by improving the existing construction. For now, the idea of the problem solving is break the free from IP, construct a fresh network system. Here is some sentences that's said by Clark, the MIT, from MIT Technology. No matter what is the path of the future network, we summarize 4 figures of the future internet: reliability, mobility, association, and ubiquitous. So these 4 and the details. With the new naming, addressing, identification system, and network management models, out of the range of existing data switching, packet switching, and circle switching system, so at last, we get 4 kinds of the future internet, just as mentioned in the slide. Security internet, mobile internet, internet of things, and the network. So the second part, the research status of future internet. So first of all, let's say about the future internet between US and EU. US chose clean slate approaching the develop future internet with FIND project and the G9 initiative project, but EU chose the improvement way. So the project is FP7 and JN2. Now, let's say the US one. In US, there are 4 major efforts. The NDN, Named Data Network, XIA, Mobility First, NUBRA, NDN focus. They focus, NDN, it focuses on the content. So if want to change the focus from where to go to just what to get, XIA focus on the embedded security and reliable mechanism in system level. Mobility First focus on the mobile computing. NUBRA focus, of course, the cloud computing system. And in EU, we can find that the main components of 5 projects, they are construction of new network system protocol, solution for internet, verifying about future on physical and virtual network by running extensive tests. Now, let's back to China. In China, there is a new project for the future network called SOFIA, Service-Oriented Future Internet Architecture. In addition, network is not only an infrastructure of transmission, switching, but also a service pool. Let's say the first one. 12 cities are designed with switching nodes, optical infrastructure, quantum communication equipment, and a fiber circle to compose a national network. The principle of city choosing is that research institution, university, and companies. SOFIA focus on the service ID layer. Depending on the service ID layer, instead of traditional IP layer, SOFIA use service ID to orient the service on the whole network. There are 5 characteristics and the innovation of CNI platform. The first one is visualization. Secondly, programmability. Third one is cognition and measure. Successively, network management and integration, interworking, and green energy saving. Now, let's meet the last part, the key technology of the future internet. US G9 and FIND project proposed a design idea of slicing, visualizing, and programmability. The idea supports different services to share physical entity by logical separation for the purpose of the transmitted resource corresponding to QoS. And the first figure is layered identifier and locator, SLAPed concept, which is mainly contributed to network target C and B. The objective of ID slide is diversity inclusion through IDs and locators slide. Handling network dynamism is possible to more effectively. In the current internet transport layer, such as TCP, IP address as identifier. In the network layer, such as packet forwarding, also use IP address as locator. This becomes obstacle to multiply homing and mobility. So the last, the content-centric network select route based on the content instead of IP address. So content could be transmitted anywhere. Thanks.
So, madam, I can start? Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum, bonjour, and good afternoon. Now, my subject is network platform, drive, telecom operator, more smart. There are three parts. One is a brief introduction to platform. Second, DPI. The third one is network management platform. You know, what is popular for ICT now? In China, there is 4 words, BPCM. B means big data. P means platform. C means cloud computing. And M means the mobile internet. So today we discuss the platform with you. Platform used by telecom operator in China, there are about 13 platforms. You can see my PPT. There are 13 platforms is used in China, but today we only discuss the 2 platforms. One is DPI. DPI platform can provide three values. One, win more customers. Second, offer better user experience. Third one, develop more value-added service. How can we win more customers? There is 3 questions: where to find, how to locate, and what policy. The DPI can leading detection and know more customers, and accurate analysis of the data, precisely locate the target user, recommended to you the most appropriate marketing strategy, rich page push, and comprehensive service navigation. Offer better user experience, network congestion, content and half website, analysis and control P2P. You know, there is the downloading software P2P to reduce the pressure of network bandwidth, resource control and anti-virus wall, network flow analysis to optimize the network. Develop more value-added service. DPI can develop more service. The operator it's difficult to know user requirement and find suitable customers and process marketing. So the DPI can help the telecom operator to analyze user profile, customers classification, make effective business strategies. This is a DPI function model. The first one is a welcome page web info push. The second is a VoIP monitoring. The third one is a service analysis, traffic analysis. The fourth is a performance analysis and website ranking. The fifth is antivirus firewall. The last one is resource control. Analysis and control P2P protocol server. This function is to reduce the network pressure. And analysis of full TCP/IP protocol. DPI can support main network protocol and supply VPN traffic statistics. The limits on internet access. Does any UIR access, any single IP access, whitelist management. This is not a blacklist, this is a whitelist. This is a logical development structure of a DPI platform. Network management platform. Core value to operator. The accurately locate the network force and improve the response time, real-time monitoring and comprehensive analysis, improve the maintenance efficiency. This is a core value. This platform function, the network management platform has a lot of functions. So today we can discuss the resource management. The management domain including the following in the PPT. And flow management. Real-time traffic monitoring for port and link. Next one is auto-routing inspection. So what is the core competence of a telecom operator? In my opinion, it is not an infrastructure and a network. It is a platform. This is the future of the telecom operator. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So do you have any questions on the internet feature and the network platform, the BPCM, and the future platform for network telecom operators? Any questions? Mike Blanche from Google? Yes, you win.
There we go. Good afternoon. Thank you for your interesting presentations. I have a question about the deep packet inspection. With the increasing use of SSL and encryption on the internet, how does that affect the use of DPI for the purposes you talked about?
Thank you for your question. So for the DPI, there is the lot of the functions. Yeah. So I don't know what's the meaning.
So if more services on the internet are being encrypted, if you're using SSL to encrypt, then how can DPI work?
You mean how to guarantee the DPI is working?
Yes, when people are using SSL or encryption.
Okay, you know normally the DPI will be operating in the NOC of a telecom operator. NOC means the Network Operating Center. The DPI platform, including the hardware and the software. I don't know the other telecom operator experience in China. There is a specialist to operate the DPI in the NOC. So I think the professional engineer can help and guarantee DPI is working. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
If you have any question, they are actually having a booth outside, so you can join them and ask them any question. Okay, a big applause for CCSI. I'll now leave the floor to ICANN. Yaovi will give his presentation, then Bob, and then we will take questions after. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Yaovi Atoun from the ICANN team here. My presentation is about the WUIs. As you hear from one of our colleagues today, we aim to inform the community because ICANN in all the processes used to get feedback from the community. And there are many things going on when we talk about WUIs today. And there are a few feedback or participation from the African community. So we think that is very important to bring out this subject of WUIs. It's not all, but also I realize through some experience that there are many people, even technical people, who don't know the basics of WUIs, that they can use WUIs, not the technical aspect. They don't know WUIs as a tool they can use. So people register domain name, or they have people register domain name for them, and they don't have the real information about when they can renew this domain name. So this short presentation is about this aspect of WUIs. So WUIs is not an acronym. Is a protocol to search within the database. So my presentation is more not on IP aspect, but in domain names, because you can use the WUIs for to create database to have information about IP, the owner or the institution who is owning who has the IP address delegated to him. So our presentation is more about the domain name owner when we talk about WHOIS. So it's not an acronym, it's a protocol, and it's a tool very important to use for end users, for technical people, for managers, for everybody. So it's very important that we know that tool that is WHOIS. So at the beginning, it was something very simple. At the beginning of the internet, very simple. That was just a directory of contacts at ARPANET period. And then when ICANN came in 1998, through the consensus policy model of ICANN, there are a lot of development of WHOIS. So the community and ICANN, through the policy development process, is trying to improve this tool that is called WHOIS. So if we do a query, or we do a query through a database to see the information, this is basically what we have. Like if you want to know who is the owner of the domain called sample.net. So basically you have some information. Like you know the registrar, like the organization that the registrar is using for his domain name. You have this information. You have the domain name itself, and you have also some important information for everybody is the expiration date for or the time you need to renew the domain name. So these are the most important information, basic information that people, it's difficult for them to get sometimes, and even some people don't know where to get this information. So this is why it's very important for us, for everybody to share this information with the community. That is a very simple tool that everybody can use to have access to the information. And it's something happening at the generic top-level domain area, but also at the country code top-level domain, you have many CLDs implementing also this tool, so that anytime you want to register for a domain name or you are looking for the owner of the domain name, you can just use this tool to get that information. So WHOIS is very important, but because it can help network administrator to fix problem, so and to maintain internet stability. So as I said, if there is something wrong or technical wrong, you want to know who is the owner of this domain name. Like there is some funny information on the website, so you don't know who is the owner of the domain. So by just using WHOIS, you can get some information about the domain name owner. At least you can reach this person, and then you can help them to find out what is happening on. And then sometimes you have the domain name status, the information about the domain name. So that also can help you to inform the person that, okay, your domain name is going to need to be renewed in 1 month, in 2 months. You have a friend who has a domain name or a website, so or your own website. Using the WHOIS information can help you to know when you can renew the domain name. You don't need to talk to the technical person or the service provider that is developing your website for you, or people who are managing your technical. So anybody can have access to this information. So also, as I said, it can assist in fighting abuse use of internet. So if you find some strange or abusing information or funny information on a website or somewhere, so WHOIS can help you to know this domain name, who is the owner, and then you can from there take some actions. So it's very important that we have the data is accurate in WHOIS. That is something very important. So because if you have information in the database that is not accurate, so there's no way to use them. So it's very, very important to have WHOIS data accuracy. So anytime there is a change in the contact or in the contact of the owner of the domain name, is very important that the owner of this domain name send the information to the registrar to update this information. And regularly, there is an automatic mail or a message from registrar to the registrants regularly to get information or to ask them to renew or to update the information. And most of the time, because the registrants are not the domain owner, sometimes there is no action taken, and then we have wrong information on the WIS. So if that's happened, the person or the domain name can be cancelled. Like if the registrant is not responding to the registrar to update the information, it may happen that the domain name can be cancelled. So that is very important to have accurate data in the WIS. So because of the participation of the commission is very important, there is now, there are two forms on ICANN website. So anytime any person, anybody from the community, there are not accurate information in the database on WIS, so anybody can go to the website and then fill a form and send the information to ICANN. So this is the first URL you have on the slides. So anytime also there is a complaint about the record, the information in the WIS database. So the second form also can help the community to make the WIS database improved. So if also there are some missing information, this is something you can do. So in some countries, if there is a law that doesn't allow registrars to get some information according to ICANN agreements with the registrar. So it's possible that this registrar report to ICANN, and then in a way it will be a solution to see how this registrar cannot break the law in the country. And then also there is a new development for WIS, that is what they call the Registration Directory Service. In this process, there was many calls to the community to have input, because the type of information to collect for the WIS. So there were many discussions about which information to collect from a registrant when registering for a domain name. So the new registration directory service is about that. It's the future of the WIS. So there was a working group that was working, an expert working group that worked and proposed a document to ICANN for consideration. And then it is still possible for the community to contribute to the work going on. And you can see, if you take the at-large community, you have two working groups that you can join. And then also there is a group, working group in GNSO, and you have all this on the slides. And because of the time, if you go back to the conference website, you have the presentation, and you can also join this group and bring your contribution to the future of WIS. So I thank you. The time is too short, but we are around if there are more questions. The most important message for me is we have to contribute to this work. Thank you.